Would a general election change the parliamentary maths?
I think a general election would breathe, you know, fresh air into the political circumstances. I think one thing that because I have to say what I'm deeply frustrated about, and I said this to you off air, there is an undercurrent, and this is so serious but isn't being talked about, of pain and suffering in my community, a northeastern community where industry has fled over the years. You know, there aren't plentiful job opportunities, there are insecure work. These communities feel deeply forgotten about. So and it didn't have to be like this. This was a point that I wanted to make. It's like, you know, this as if this was the root. History is being rewritten already. There's been 2.5 years. The Prime Minister would have known that this would have been riddled with conflict and difficulty and could have been more welcoming.
All right, so if you want a
House.
general election, what would be Labour's manifesto commitment to Brexit in that general election?
So last time, you know, that we stood on a manifesto commitment of respecting the respecting the referendum outcome.
So it would be a promise to leave.
So it would have to be in consultation with the party. Gone are the days where Labour Party MPs can just make up policy on the hoof. We have a process for making policy.
What would you like to see? Thinking about your constituency and thinking about our discussion earlier in terms of your views on a second referendum, what would you expect Labour to put in their manifesto, bearing in mind you're calling for this general election?
Well, where we are at now, and obviously we have to go day by day, and that's the position we've been put in actually day by day in our analysis of the situation, is that we are trying to get a deal. I made a commitment to my constituents who I met on Friday, most of whom, by the way, were like no-deal Brexiteers, and I said I am committed to trying to get a deal that respects the result of the referendum.
So that would be to leave?
To leave the European Union. What the Labour Party is having to say, though, and I think it's politically sensible, is that because this is such a fast-moving political situation, that we have to have other options if the political impasse cannot be broken by some form of deal that is brokered within the House of Commons.